Right, and still on the same bottle aspect, we do have the most expensive wine ever sold, was sold last year at Sotheby's. Hello guys!
Hi there, if you're new here, my name is Claire.
My name is Zairimo
And welcome to the Wine Safari.
And if you're one of us,
Welcome back.
Yeah, so today we're touching on fun facts about wine.
Yeah, fun, surprising, fascinating,
Interesting.
interesting, all that about wine.
Anything around the world that you can find interesting and also factual about wine, I think we'll get around to mentioning it today.
Yeah.
So grab your favorite glass of wine. We have ours ready to go.
Cheers.
Cheers to you too. And yeah, that's the thing with wine. You can't cover everything.
Yeah.
And if you did, yeah, I don't think anyone has ever covered everything about wine, which is what makes it awesome.
Yeah, so probably we'll not finish all the facts in this video. We'll also plan another video because there are so many. So we just picked a few to do in this video, then another video will cover more. Yes. So we can start with fun fact.
Fun fact number one is that grapes are so chemically balanced that they do not need things like sugars, acids, enzymes, water or nutrients added onto them to make good wine. Yeah, for them to ferment to make good wine. And this is ideally possible if the grapes are grown in the right conditions.
Yeah.
So topography, climate, altitude, water levels, if all these things are right with the grapes, they don't need any additives. All the winemaker needs to do is harvest and make the wine. And you find that some of the best wines in the world are made from grapes that have no influence on them. So that's
fact number 2 is that the red color in red wines comes from the skin. So the juice is colorless, just as from the white wine.
Yeah.
But the red pigment that is found from the skin is what gives the
red wine
its color.
Yeah.
So also that means the red grapes can also make white wine, just by removing the
skins earlier on.
Yes. So yeah, that's another fact. Number 2.
Fun fact number 3 is that top sommeliers and wine professionals agree that smell is by far the most important aspect when it comes to drinking and tasting wine. So if you have a better sense of smell, you have an added advantage over your friends because you can pick scents from a wine, or it differentiates the way you taste and smell wine. And another interesting fact under that is that women have a better sense of smell over men.
Yeah.
So kudos to us.
It explains why ladies take wine and enjoy wine more than
much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is supported by the fact that it's proven research, by the way, and especially women who are mature in terms of reproductive system, they have a better sense of smell. So we're definitely in that category. We smell wine a bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah. That does not mean, however, that does not mean that we are allowed to slack and not, enhance our skill and read more and taste more wine.
Yeah.
It just puts us at a better place to begin. So
we are quick to grasp the
sense. Yeah, and
Yeah.
with young wines, you get, they call it aroma. What you get from a young wine is aroma. From an older wine, the wine connoisseurs, sommeliers call that bouquet. So whether you're getting an aroma or a bouquet, that's up to you. Yeah.
The next fact is that wine is guilt-free because it has no fat and does not even contain cholesterol.
Yeah.
Which is so fun. So, but that does not mean you take a whole bottle of wine in a day. Yeah, that will increase your risk for health also.
Yeah.
Because it also have alcohol in it, which is not that beneficial when you take excess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we encourage wine in moderation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another fun fact. We have fun fact number 5.
5, I guess.
Yeah. If you have a friend who constantly talks about this wine that they have, but never quite get to open it, this person is called a cocktease.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cock and then
Tease.
or a cock
Yeah.
teaser.
Yeah, cock tease all the time, all the day. They tease you about a wine that they never open. So if you have a friend like that, that's the name for such people.
Know that if you're a person who drink cheap wine and cheap, let's say cheap spirits and whiskeys and wine,
Yeah.
you are called a wino.
Wino.
W-I-N-O. You're a wino. So you just take cheap wine. So they have their names.
So we do have the most expensive wine ever sold was sold last year at Sotheby's auction at around October, and they sold a bottle, a Romani Conti 1945 vintage, at $558,000. Yet, interesting, the Sotheby's, the ones who go and estimate the cost of products, they had estimated it at $32,000. So this thing went up 17 times. So now somebody somewhere in the world owns a bottle at around 55 million.
Yeah, during an auction, you find people just fighting for the bottle and
and that's
the
why it
price.
goes so up. Yeah, so that's the most expensive bottle for you. And this was just last year, so anything can happen at an auction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next fact is about sulfites in wine.
Yeah.
So reds are known to contain less sulfites compared to white wine, and it's because they are able to stay a longer time without degrading, and they are very strong. They don't take. They take a longer time without degrading, and that's why they don't need much sulfite. Like they need less sulfite to stay for longer periods.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. For those people who look for less sulfites in wine, then go for red wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not white. Okay, so another fun fact. I think we are at 13, 14.
I hope you're still counting.
If you're counting with us. Yeah, but you told you you'd cover around 20 facts. Another interesting fact, you can eat your wine. Yeah, sometimes you don't have to drink it. So the rule is, if you enjoy drinking that wine, you should also be able to cook with it. So something that's good with wine is cake, brownies, steak, shrimp, fish. Just something to take note is consider what you're cooking on that day, so that you don't put the wrong wine in the wrong dish.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that the wine and the dish marry, so that you can get a good experience out of it. So if you drink it, you can cook with it.
Fun fact number 15 or 16, whichever.
I'm sure we are either behind one or ahead of one.
So the wines that have animal labels, they are known as critter wines.
Yeah.
Yes, that's another fact. So they have their names. We have one that is known as the 14 hands. They have horses on them.
Yeah.
So beautiful. So that's a critter wine. Yep.
Another fun fact is about wine and chocolate. Oh yeah, okay. So young reds are better for you than older reds. This is in terms of red styles of wine, because young reds contain more tannins than older wines will, because with age in reds, tannins soften and they decrease in the wine. So you want to drink young reds. This is all if you're considering your health. So we recommend that you go for the young reds. They will do you more good in terms of heart and body and long life than old reds will. About the color of wines, when it comes to reds, the older they get, the lighter the color it gets. So you find that as the wine ages, it turns into this from brick color to around something like brown. And with whites, the older it gets, the more the color intensifies. So an old white like a Chardonnay, it will definitely change to something like amber or yellow. So that's something about color in wine when it comes to aging. Yeah, so it doesn't look the same way as it did when it was young.
Yeah.
Just I guess the same way we do.
We get older, we get
Yeah, we get
Wrinkles.
white hair and wrinkles. Yeah, that's the same thing that happens to wine.
Yeah.
Interesting, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another fact is about the Roman, long days about the Roman husbands killed their ladies when they were found drinking wine.
Or even tasting.
Yeah, even tasting. Can you imagine? Is that even equivalent to killing someone?
Yeah, like wine was
Shocking
forbidden
one.
for women.
Yeah, it was forbidden. That's why. So the husbands had the right to kill their wives. And then another thing is about the French oak. The average years of a French oak, the French oak that is used to make the barrels
Yeah.
that are used during fermentation, are usually 170 years. So if you plant
170 years old.
Imagine. So that they have to recycle those barrels for a long time.
A long
because
time.
now, for a French oak to be used to make the barrels, you have to wait for 170 years. And that is average. That's the average.
That's the average, so it can
Yeah.
go way more
More than that.
More than that.
So it's used by probably 5 generations to come.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Crazy.
that's
So we're almost done. Yes, and I think we're probably at 18 or 19. Bear with us. They are many, and I think we picked just the most interesting that we could find, and and made them as what is this one I'm looking for? Don't actually have a word in mind. So we are about done, and one of the most important facts is that wine is known to be good for health as long as it's done in moderation.
true.
And something interesting is that if we love wine and chocolate, it's a win-win because these two both contain flavor notes, especially in reds. So red wines are known to pair well with chocolate.
Yeah.
You can also pair a red with white chocolate, which also pairs really nice, especially try a Pinot Noir and the white chocolate. They balance each other out well. So they have these compounds, antioxidants that help prevent heart disease. They also boost your health overall. So whenever you're going out to buy a bottle of wine, put chocolate on that list.
Yeah. So that's the health benefit of especially the red wines because they contain the antioxidants that prevent also some diseases like the diabetes.
Type 2.
Yeah, type 2. And also cardiovascular, that's a heart disease.
Yeah.
Also reduces the chances of you getting those diseases compared to people who don't drink wine
At all.
at all. Yeah.
So we recommend a glass a day if you can.
Yeah.
You are assured of a longer life and less chances of getting these heart problems, weight problems. It also gives you a good brain boost. I mean, wine overall is good, and it makes sense that the old world countries have been drinking wine for so long, and they're able. These guys are able to stay alive for so long because wine plays a part in their health overall. So we encourage you to drink wine whenever you can. It's good for your brain, it's good for your health, and it's good for how good you get to feel after drinking a glass of wine.
Yeah, so always do yourself a favor.
Yes.
And have a glass of wine.
Every now and then.
Yeah.
And did you know the culture of cheers, like cheers? Yes, this comes from the old Roman days, and they did this to cheers to good health. So they drank to health always. So yeah, cheers, and be glad if you can enjoy a glass of wine every now and then.
True.
Yeah.
And when it comes to holding a glass,
Oh yes.
is it this?
Is it this way? Is
Yeah.
it this way?
There's that fancy way of holding a glass.
Yeah.
Especially with the ladies.
Yes.
But I also like holding it that way.
Because when your nails are popping, it
But
doesn't
that
make
is
sense.
not the right way to hold your glass.
Yeah.
That's why this stem is there. The stem is used to
For you to hold the glass.
Yeah, for you to hold the glass and not the bowl.
Yeah, so that you don't interfere with what's happening around the wine.
The temperature, you don't raise the temperature of the wine, then you're not able to get the correct flavors and aromas of the wine. So you have to hold by the
correct way. They call this correct way of holding a glass. They call this incorrect way of holding a glass. So yeah, it's not a rule. You don't have to, adhere, but take it into consideration. It definitely does affect the way a wine smells and tastes.
Yeah.
And you want to get the best that you can get from a good wine. Yeah, so hold it, try it, drink it, try it, smell it, swallow it, taste it, and enjoy.
The end of our video today. So we'll see you next week on Thursday.
Yes, of course.
And don't forget to take care of your wine.
Take care of your wine.
Ciao.
Bye.